too many cases of international students. They come here without housing and they think, oh, I'll just find something as I'm there, and then they're stranded. They're paying like thousands of euros in hotel fees, and also don't get scammed because there's a lot of house scams. So don't sign anything before you've seen it. Ooh, I think. Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. It's worth it. Their desserts are really good. Apple pie. The Dutch can make a really good apple pie.
So hi guys, welcome to Char and Explore, and this is your host SHANMUKHA. So today with me my friend is there and she is my classmate. Now we will ask few questions to her and we'll just see what her reply to the questions. So without doing any delay, let's start the video. So let's start with the simple question. So what's your name and from where you belongs? So like I know about you, but my friends who is watching the video want to know about you. So please.
Okay, so my name is Ebony and I'm from Canada, specifically Toronto.
Okay. Since how long you are in Netherlands?
I've been in the Netherlands this is my 4th year. So I studied my bachelor's up north in Groningen for 3 years, and this is my first year in Utrecht.
Okay, it's nice. So like so when you just came to Netherlands, do you face any kind of challenges?
Not really, minus doing school. Like, I think school was a normal challenge, but I overcame that by the end of the year, so it was pretty good. In terms of making friends, I got really lucky because I lived in a student house also during the pandemic, so we were all kind of forced to interact with each other because we couldn't really leave, and that was really great with making friends, and I still have a lot of those same friends almost 3 years later.
Oh,
And yeah, other than that, it was good.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I want to ask one question. Like in Netherlands, so many of us face housing crisis. So how do you get your housing?
Okay, so first year I got lucky. I didn't get lucky. I was in a really not so great student accommodation,
Okay.
but that was just automatically you sign up and you got it. Second year, getting out of that, because I was in something where you are only allowed to stay for a year, and then finding something, getting out of that was really, really difficult, and I didn't actually succeed. What happened was I had a friend who had a place, and then she said I could move in, and then that's how I lived.
Okay.
The year after that, it was the same issue. And also moving here to Utrecht, it was my boyfriend put something online and his friend responded because she was moving out. And
Okay.
so every time I've tried to find housing the traditional way, like through Facebook or housing corporations, I've had no luck. It's
So
really
like
difficult.
what advice you will give to the new students or like anyone who's searching house in Netherlands?
Right. You cannot be picky. You don't have an option. I know there's a lot of really, really bad housing accommodations, but it is better to just get a bad one and just get in the country, because there's been too many cases of international students. They come here without housing and they think, oh, I'll just find something as I'm there, and then they're stranded. They're paying like thousands of euros in hotel fees. It's not worth it. Just get anything. And also abuse social media. Go on Facebook, go on Instagram, ask people to repost, DM people privately. You need to look for housing like it's your job, because once you get housing, that's 90% of your problems are gone. But if you don't have you need to do whatever you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
And also don't get scammed, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of house scams. So don't sign anything before you've seen it.
Okay.
Don't pay anything. Don't
Okay.
pay anything.
So before you get any housing, don't pay any amount
Yeah.
to the broker.
Yeah.
That's the only advice from our side. My next question will be like, what good happened to you in Netherlands?
Ooh, a lot of great things. I think a lot of really good friendships. I think my education, it went well. I passed my bachelor's and now I'm in a really great master's program that I love. And yeah, I met my boyfriend here. I got to travel, whereas if I stayed home in Canada, I probably wouldn't have the same opportunities.
Okay.
And I don't know, I just grew as a person. It's cool, yeah.
So then, did you find any kind of hidden gems or favorite places around the city or in the campus?
Ooh, I think. Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. I'm still new to Utrecht in the sense where I don't really go many places outside of my house and school. But I do think I found this really nice coffee place next to the mall. It's really cute.
Okay.
There's a book bar down my street. There's a cat cafe I found last night. And during Christmas time, if you walk down the canals, you can see that they like projected artwork onto some of the buildings. It's really nice. Yeah, I have like to find cool places.
Okay. So I want to ask one thing, like, what's your plan after your masters? If it's like, don't say like complete, just give an overview.
My plan is to, I don't know. So I want to be a UX designer. That's my ultimate goal. But yeah, to get a job. I'm not very picky, or I don't know much about what I want to do after. I just know I want to get a job. I want to start making money.
So like, this question will be like from my side. Like, do you feel regret for studying masters in Netherlands? If yes, why?
Absolutely not. Because it's cheaper than studying back home for me, and I like the master's program, and I was already here. It was nice. Just continue here. Yeah.
So like, what advice you will give to the new students who want to pursue their master's study in Netherlands? Like, is it worth for their experience, for the time and money, everything, or not?
I'm not sure, because I am paying Dutch fees, so it's very different. I think if I was paying like international fees, I'm not sure, because I think, I can speak on like Canadian education from what I heard from my peers. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I actually think it's worth it. But I can't compare it to everywhere, but compared to Canada, in my opinion, I think it's worth it.
Okay.
Not that there's anything wrong with Canada, because education in Canada is great, but it's just like, if you want to try something new, something different, then the Netherlands is also good.
So this is like a question from my personal perspective. So do you try any kind of dish or the item in Netherlands? Like anything you like?
Like food dish?
Yeah, food.
Ooh, okay, so Dutch food is not the greatest, but their desserts are really good. Apple pie. The Dutch can make a really good apple pie. Oliebollen, it's also great around this time of the year. What else? They're good at fries. They're good at like snacks and desserts.
So finally, I want to ask one question. Like, what's your overall experience in Netherlands? In every aspect.
My overall experience? That's okay. It's been interesting. It's been eye-opening.
Nice.
Eye-opening is the thing. It's very different from where I come from back home in certain ways, and I think it's been great to be exposed to different parts of the world always, but I think for me it was really beneficial. The xenophobia is a bit weird.
Okay. So like, out of 10, how much you will rate for your experience?
My experience, heavy on my experience. This isn't my opinion on the country, it's just my experience has been 8. Yeah,
it's like a pretty good score, so no worries. So I think you enjoying studying in Netherlands and everything, right? So finally, that's all in today's videos, guys. I hope you guys like it, and my friend who just gave me very honest answer for the questions which I asked. In next video, I will come with another participant who can give us like valid information. So until and unless, stay tuned to Char Explore, and this is your Shanmukh signing off.